everyone, my name's Cece. Welcome to my channel. Today I am wrapping up my 2021 reading year and I am talking about my goals for 2022. So let's get started. So I read 66 books last year and that brought it to a total page count of 27,418 pages. 40 of those books were YA, 14 were adult, and 12 were middle grade, 44 fantasy, 6 sci-fi, 10 horror / thriller paranormal, and 6 contemporaries. And as for series that I started and completed last year, The Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor, An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and The Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson. So yeah, those are all the details of my reading year last year. I didn't have any goals set other than like my Goodreads goal, which was 65 books, and I met it, 66. I'm very proud of myself. I didn't set any goals last year other than just the Goodreads one because I just kind of wanted to see how I read, just like no challenges, no trying to like read outside of my comfort zone or anything, just like what do I naturally gravitate towards and like what just gets me excited. I am really excited for next year because I feel like I have a lot of ideas in mind and I do want to go outside of my comfort zone now, and I just kind of want to explore more within reading and just this hobby in general. I would say that with last year, I'm just really satisfied. I think I had a great reading year. This is the most that I've read ever in my life, like in 1 year. I've never read this much, so I'm really happy about that because that was like what I wanted to do with my year. I just wanted to read as much as I could and still have fun and just explore new stories. I'm really excited. I'm really happy with the books that I read. I feel like the ratio of like books that I loved to books that I hated is really good too. Like so few books that I just thought were actually bad and a lot of books that I thought were really great. And so I hope to continue that. Let me talk about my goals for 2022. They're pretty loose and I am gonna come back to these goals in 6 months because I just feel like doing a shorter amount of time would work better for me. Like making a year-long commitment, that's a lot, and this is something that I'm just doing for fun. So yeah, I'm gonna reassess these goals and fix them in whatever way I need to in 6 months. I'm just gonna revisit all this in 6 months and then do everything else for the second half of the year then. For the year, I did put like a number that I want to reach, and I just put 40 just because I feel like a minimum of like 30 to 40 books is just a good amount to have read for the year. I love to read, it's my favorite hobby, and I don't ever want to stop doing that, but sometimes it is hard to, like, if you stop reading, to get back into the groove of reading, and so I just don't ever want to stop reading for like months on end. Like I don't want to do that. I want to continue to pick up books because that's just what I love to do. So yeah, I did set the number to 40. Kind of want to focus on page count, but I don't know. Like I think it would be really fun to surpass the page count, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Like I'm just trying to make things realistic so that I'm not disappointed if I don't meet these goals. In terms of like the amount of books that I want to read or the amount of pages, that's where I'm at. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself. If I get past 66, that would be a really beautiful thing. If I surpass my page count, that would be a really beautiful thing. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna freak out too much because that's not what I want to focus on this year. What I do really want to focus on this year is reading more from different genres. I just want to expand the variety of genres that I read from because I really don't read from that many right now. Noticed that for the majority of my life, I have pretty much only read YA fantasy and YA contemporary, like YA coming of age, like sad coming of age stories. That's what I like. I don't like fluffy contemporary. I think those are boring. I have this idea to start like a series on this channel. This month I'm reading horror, or like not like for the whole month, but like just like a video where like I read like maybe 2 to 3 books within a certain genre and then I talk about those books, and maybe those will happen monthly. Genres that I want to focus on are horror, sci-fi, and fantasy. So I'm really excited because I feel like, right, and then you can get into subgenres, so I really want to do that. And I also want to focus on reading from different age categories more, because I mostly read YA, but I really want to read more middle grade fantasy just because I think it sounds really fun, and I do want to read more adult in general, whatever that may be. I don't really read a lot of adult fantasy, so I do want to start reading adult fantasy because I think I would really enjoy it. I obviously can like read from other genres this year. I just feel like, or in these next 6 months, I just feel like for the next 6 months is what I want to focus on and make videos about, like browsing different genre recommendations and looking up the subgenres and what they have to offer, and like from different types of authors and stuff like that, and from different countries. Those are the 3 genres that I want to focus on for the next 6 months, and I am very excited to make lots of videos around those genres. So the next thing that I have in my notes is actually something that is for the whole year, and that is the series that I want to start and finish in 2022. I picked out 3 because last year I read 3, so I wanted it to be more realistic. 3 are the Gilded Wolf series by Roshani Chokshi, The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, and The Witchlands by Susan Dennard. So yeah, I'm really excited about all 3 of these. I have a whole bunch of series that I'm already in the middle of, and a whole bunch more that I want to start, so maybe I'll make a video about all of that. Those are my goals. It's what I plan to do. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, let me know what your goals are, and I'll have another video soon. Bye.